Good morning, everybody. I thought I would give you some funny stories on the day of my ketamine treatments. Most of you know that infusions that do come home can have some lingering effects, things that just happen. For me, there's been a few incidents that, just happen. And twice this last Thursday, it has been quite comical. And I thought I would share those with you because I think that you guys might find them funny. And both of them revolve around happenings that happened in our master bathroom. The first time was, I'm using the bathroom and, just kind of sitting there, and I end up having a conversation. Not really, just it was when I get home and, not really kind of fully thinking about it. Excuse me. Have about a 3 to 4 minute conversation with the doorknob. Hey, it happens. It just happens. What can I say? I really don't, when your spouse comes in or you walk out and you walk back in and you start questioning reality of, did that really happen and why did it happen? And you begin wondering, did the doorknob have eyes, ears, nose, and a mouth? And what did it look like? Then you start having issues. I mean, really, I go back in there and I will look, and I'm like, hi, Mr. Doorknob. What did you look like? I mean, we have the doorknobs that, stick in, and then they just have that like little curly-cue little thing. So I'm trying to imagine now, after, the fact of, how did it, because I really don't know if it was a man or a woman, look. Did it have little floaty eyes and, a floaty mouth underneath, and the bar handle was the mouth, or the, I don't know. But later on, you can have these little just moments of it just happens, was even really, kind of the icing on the cake. And this is why they tell you, don't make decisions that are impactful, don't sign contracts, don't operate heavy equipment, which I don't, because I mean, could you imagine me going out getting on a forklift or operating a backhoe? I mean, I do know how to drive a tractor. I do know how to do that. Or, signing contracts and stuff like that. There's some things that you should not do the day of your treatment. So, I had went into the bathroom. It always revolves around a bathroom. I think it's because, we have a big bathroom. It just is big. I mean, it is demonstrably big, and there's no reason for it. I mean, I could have pushed some walls back when we built the house and made it a little smaller, a little more compact, and gave more room in our bedroom. I mean, really, I could have. But anyway, so, in our bathroom, you walk in, over here's the shower, go over here's the water closet, and just shut that door because you leave the door open. That's how I had the conversation with the door handle. over here's the sinks with the mirror, and then over here have this big old tub, and then you can walk into the closet, and then over here on this wall I have a TV hanging up so I can just soak in the tub. That's when I can, comfortably just get into it and not feel like I'm a bloated beached whale and can't get out of it, and I'm having to flail in it until someone comes and helps me out. Another story on that later. But so most of the times, both we have two doors that open up, and we keep them open because for the most part I try to keep everything nice and neat and just looking as best as possible. Granted, it hasn't been perfect until yesterday when I just really just got down to it and made it look that way, because it just hasn't been, and it's just been driving me nuts, and I've needed to do it, and I just haven't had the energy or the time to do it exactly the way I wanted it. Normally Rick handles the bathrooms, and it's not that they haven't been clean, because they have been very clean, because Rick does a good job cleaning them. It's just arranging how the countertop, because we have this big old huge vanity with two sinks, and there's tons of space in the center, and I needed to arrange putting back this plant in the center so that way I could arrange our Neora products for our face, and the toothbrush is looking just right, and I'm getting just lost. Okay, back to the story. Promise. Okay, so you swing open the doors. I had just used the restroom, and apparently I went into the closet to do something, and the TV caught my eye, or, well, I thought the TV was Rick, because Rick, I thought, came in behind me, and as we started talking. I don't remember what the conversation is, I just know that we were talking. And we talked, and we talked, and we talked, and a good 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes passed. And normally we don't talk that long in the bathroom, but we did. Normally if we're talking, it's because I'm like trying to be in the bathtub just soaking and trying to relax my back and stuff. Or, we're brushing our teeth, fixing our hair, doing our faces up, and all that kind of stuff. But, we're sitting there talking. And then I walk out into the living room, and there's Rick laid out in the chair with the blanket and Archie on him, and I'm like, how did you get out here so quickly? Because you were in the bathroom. And he's like, honey, I haven't been in the bathroom. I've been out here and Archie's asleep on me. I haven't been in the bathroom. And I'm like, but we were just in the bathroom talking. And he's like, no, we weren't, honey. And I'm like, but we really were. He's like, where were we talking at? And I was like, right between the door and the closet door. And he's like, no. I was like, no, but we were, honey. I had been in there talking to the TV. And apparently the reflection on the TV screen was probably myself. And I didn't even realize it. So I was in there talking to myself, answering myself, or the TV was talking to me back. Because the TV, I know, wasn't on. I would have known that, because I would have seen flash of colors and stuff. But yeah. that's just a funny story that happened to me on this past Thursday. I thought you guys might enjoy that because, you know, Michael does have some funny things happen to him on occasion. And, you know, it's okay because we all have our own journeys. We all have our own things that happen. Granted, you know, I haven't had that kind of stuff. I mean, granted, when I am on my journeys while I'm having my infusion, I have seen some really crazy things. I mean, you know, but I will say, afterwards, and at the days afterwards, yeah, we'll do another video on the effects and afterwards and stuff, but that's my funny stories. Yeah, I was talking to a doorknob, and I had a conversation with the TV, and yeah. That's it. I love you guys, and you know, we are blessed to be alive. We are blessed to be able to do things like this, so just know I love you guys, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful start to your week. I have my last in my load series tomorrow, and then we will go 2 weeks to my first booster, and I am confident that we're going to put off my surgery. I love you guys. See you soon.